of people want to know what we're doing. We are going forward by helping people all over.
Beside this question on social media, and say, so after election, no, other political parties, no, at the end of the year, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Nana Kwame Bediako, a new force, a dear pan way. Nana Kwame Bediako about one thing, I bet all be after this election, I went to me and we need Abano. Anna Bawumia, so you can find it out there, all yes, here. Dear Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then the year Samira ASCC at the moment. Dear now come with the acquaint or the better abonting, who is all year, but or the better abontina. Do the better abonting, who is all yen previously. Or yen way back. A yard, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the ASCC and the new. But for Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Samira, Exam. I know what the almost election or man yanadi. So ma find o madwuma adwuma ma find e aduane che nti we video da me nchen ya aduane ano mo che one Samira hu so mo che aduane no na na kwam Bediako de wa ba abonten se ono de you know so we philanthropist ono de nkofo a mo hia bi countries nipakuo like individuals near de ade a mo hia bi no obekọ no akotoa sa adwuma no so atumi aboa nkofo sa adie no on odi aba na busa for yen ko straight yen ko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia videos na o chenuane is it minim or say pizza man chicken ma tumi fa na adwuma na otumi ma na ye adwuma o yen ko yen video na o chenuane no ene ne yire Samira mo chenuane no yen ko yemra you like things free food Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia free food on Samira. The free education, more money say a consumer will be a free food. It will come bid near the don't want for a bone what yafa. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no free food. Benya dollar for Benya Banku, but at the Adriana Bain. Adriana Bain. I was avoir young Cohen and I can't be there. Video I watch it say, oh no, obey philanthropist. Philanthropist now, you know, because philanthropical work. Obeka ko donate, obeka ko give, obe helping needy, obe helping poor. You know where's our video number?
It's been a week and some days after election. I haven't spoken, apart from congratulating His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President-elect. I haven't spoken. Well, I chose today to speak to Ghanaians, first of all. I want to say thank you to all Ghanaians. I know that people were wondering, what was this? What is going on? And everybody was concerned. But I want to use this moment to tell Ghanaians that I am extremely grateful for the contribution, for believing in me, for trusting in me. People might think the results is what determines a winner. But for me, a winner doesn't base on just numbers. It's based on the fact that you've been accepted, you've been embraced, you have been hailed, and you've been acknowledged. And I want to say that this very moment, from the bottom of my heart, Ghanaians have hailed me, they have embraced me, they have accepted me. And I want to take this chance to thank them. I want them to understand also that their supports will not go in vain. For the first time, I feel like the youth of this country, their voice now really matters. With all the pain and the struggles, the trials and the tribulations, it was because we needed to be heard. We needed to be seen. Our concerns needed to be respected. Once again, I want to thank all Ghanaians, the youth, the mothers, the market people, rich people, poor people, the regionals, and all people that supported this movement. I want to thank you. Secondly, I know a lot of people are concerned about New Force and what we're doing or what we're going to be doing. I just want to rest assure all of you that if you take a good look at our campaign, one of the main things we were doing was philanthropy. As you all can see, our campaign was based on us introducing things in the regions, doing the research, and to find out the capacity of every region, every constituency, and every place we visited. It was us building relationships with our own people in our own country. It started from the listening tour to the constituency tour. But through that, you can see that we created cattle farms, we created the fish farms, boreholes, we created guinea fowl farms, cassava, orange, avocado, and many more farms. We are very proud of ourselves to have created entrepreneurship during this moment. One might just look at it as a political campaign. For us, it was beyond that. You know, just letting the people know that we can do better amongst ourselves. And so I want the people of Ghana to understand that what New Force stands for is for the people. That's what we do. So partly, it's also a philanthropical movement. And a lot of people want to know what we're doing. We are going forward by helping people all over. And I'm not just doing it in Ghana. I want to go beyond the borders of Ghana. But of course, charity begins at home. And that's why I have strongly started from here. I hope that this inspires and motivates the young people of this country who have strength that can do what I'm doing or can support and contribute to adding value to society. Now also, to break the silence, what would people think that the results and how I felt about it? Well, to be honest with you, I feel very good because I chose peace over victory. And for me, peace is very expensive. Freedom is unaffordable. But victory can always repeat itself. So I just want to encourage all Ghanaians that I am very grateful. I am not the type that would allow anything to bring me down or anything to become a setback. I really believe that it was a moment for me to also understand what politics is within our system. You know, and I must say that our system is not fully refined. And, you know, it would take time. We need to refine the system so it works with the vision of whatever democratic constitutions. And it's not going to take one person. It's going to take the mindset of a nation and a paradigm shift that will balance the mentality of humanity. I strongly believe that we are on our way there. We have started. Please, New Force is not a political party. It's a movement. And so the movement is still going on. It still goes on. Okay, there is the political side, which was independence, is finished. But we can't stop the idea and the vision of helping people in this country and we gaining our balance of economic freedom or even economic prosperity or creating jobs for the people of this country. Now, I would also like to use this moment to thank the diasporas. I think they've also contributed a lot. The people in England, Belgium, Germany, America, you know, when I look at the crowd that was behind me, those numbers were like infinite, you know, and that's what I'm grateful for. You know, I really feel like I'm a winner because I came from a place that if one would have told me one day they will see the flag waving whilst I stand in front of it, I would tell them that is a lie. So I'm very grateful for how far God has brought me. And I don't also doubt the same God that brought me here. I don't doubt where he's taking me. I believe that there is a better future for Ghana. There's a better Ghana coming, and we can do it together. We've started, and we're moving. And let's move together, and let's build our country together and build our nation together. Thank you all. Thank Ghana. Thank the people of this country, the leaders, the mothers, the fathers, the youth, all the people of this country. And a Merry Christmas. I love you all. Thank you.
December 7 elections, everybody in Ghana here can attest to the fact that you put in a lot of work. You were able to develop this 12 apostolic governance structure that you wanted to implement should you win power. You didn't, unfortunately. But we've seen Alan Martin going to approach the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama, and presented a copy of his great transformational plan to him, which contains his vision for the country. Would you like to also toe the same line to also present your vision to the president-elect so that probably, if not all the content of that document, social document, will be implemented, probably a portion will be extracted and implemented by the next administration? And then also, already you've told us how contented you are with the results and the outcome of the elections, but I would want to find out from you probably what didn't go well for you, for which reason you like to do self-introspection so that in 2028, probably if you are interested in coming back, you bounce back stronger.
Okay, so first of all, I think that our president-elect is showing a great sign of unity. And that's what I would have also done if I had the chance. You know, we are separated in many ways, parties and colors of parties, and it's made the agenda for the country separated as well. So when I look at the history of maybe Alan Martin and now also trying to add what he can to the country for us to go forward, I think it's a good thing. I would love for the fact that we all come together and then build one nation, build one country, and create jobs that we don't have. It doesn't really take one party or one group to find the solutions to all our problems, but it takes great minds to come together without hate, jealousy, selfishness, and having total concentration and focus of what we need to do. You know, I remember a lot of people used to ask me what was I going to do without parliamentary members. I never answered the question. I would have simply merged the two, whichever one that works with the vision, and then we would have moved forward. You know, I think forwardness is a great thing for us to have, but it can only come from togetherness. If we don't find a way to come together, it will be difficult for us to move forward. So I am here and I serve this country. I'm for the people. I'm not for myself. I'm sure you've all seen it now. However, I invested whatever my heart funds in campaigning so my voice can be a part of national governance. I've done it. And it wouldn't just be about funds that I will invest, but it will also be about my time, my energy, my mind, and my wisdom, my knowledge, my experience that I'm willing to contribute it to this country for the growth and for the betterment of this country. Your second question. There are so many things that you will not like when you look at us as a country. And I would be making a mistake if I say I'm going to sit here and start pointing at them. Okay? It's like a burnt or a half-burnt trouser. You know, no matter how you try to point the holes and the bent parts, it's burnt. You can only replace it or repair it or fix it. And so, a wise man once said nothing. Once you see that the system and some of the things, the way it's arranged and the way it works, you know, talking about it doesn't really solve the problem. You know, just finding a better solution so you don't get bitten twice or you don't entrap yourself, you know, and start pointing fingers. I did not come here to complain because I don't believe in complaints. I don't believe in excuses. I believe in action.
When in somewhere across social media, no so questioner, Ghana for be abisa. Na me say no brown or some to me the down tea. And nyoma way ana yem penny for no a omuba stand for presidency no omanya no. And I a presidential candidate for omo omanya no. Omo be ye after this election. Now we have we chair duane na we bua hia for. We chair duane na we bua hia for. Say dem make na. Your friend Brown, I have to Brown. We send your first time about channel, so I know I subscribe to the channel. Now, so what turning on the notification bell? What turning on the notification bell? Or be a part of my family. Anytime you ever drop a video, you are going to be the first person to get it watch. Makramo. Bye bye.